welcome. It is an indescribable privilege to share this momentous occasion with you. You did it. Enjoy the moment and know that we are all proud of you. Also know that we have high expectations for you. Personally, I just want one thing. I want you to create positive change in the world. That's all. However, don't let any of our expectations constrain the journey ahead of you, because the world ahead of you holds possibilities that we can't even imagine at this point in time. In many industries, the most in-demand occupations or specialties didn't even exist 10 or even 5 years ago, and the pace of change is set to accelerate. So, it's hard to plan for a life after ISF, when we don't even know what that future will look like. I'd like to tell you a story about a former student of mine whose future took an unexpected turn. She was a high achiever at a competitive IB school. We all had high expectations for her university plans, expectations that were quickly dashed when she told us that she was going to take a gap year in a war-ravaged country. It was a service mission during which she met many orphans and children. Children living in poverty so great that 6-year-olds were forced to break large rocks into gravel by the riverbed to sell to support their entire family. She reached out at first to one child, one girl, paying for her books, tuition, and uniform for a year, a yearly cost of $7. She wanted to help more children and asked her parents to send her babysitting money earned throughout high school. She bought land shortly after, raised money, and built a school. By the age of 21, she became the legal guardian of over 45 children. Now, 10 years after her high school graduation, that school is her home and the home of her children. It educates over 370 students, has a women's clinic, a health clinic, a children's home, and employs over 50 local residents. So yes, we had high expectations for her upon graduation, and we all assumed she would follow a certain path to success. She chose another path and exceeded our expectations in more ways than we could have imagined. Now, I want to make myself clear. I am not saying you should skip university and adopt a bunch of orphans. Creating positive change in the world doesn't only come in grand, sweeping gestures in third world countries. It also happens with our everyday actions. Even the smallest ones are powerful. Open the door for others, both literally and metaphorically. Make sure your actions are positive and not just another item to add to your list of accomplishments, but something rather to add to the achievements of others. Lift them up. As you embark on life after ISF, at university, an internship, or your first job, see what you can accomplish with a kind gesture, offering acceptance, or even a smile. Because everyday interactions like these can be contagious and they can spread happiness. In fact, Nicholas Christakis, a professor from Harvard Medical School, discovered something quite interesting while researching, of all things, viral epidemics. He found that emotional contagion takes place through our social connections. Emotions have a collective existence, not just an individual one, and they have the power to ripple through society. In short, emotions can spread in a similar way as a virus. Imagine happiness being just as contagious as the flu. So, why is this important? Well, there are a few things that we do know about your impending future. We have seen leading businesses and organizations move to facilitate team building and collaboration. The ability to work effectively with others has become a critically important skill for career and also success in life. Therefore, how we interact with others will be increasingly essential. So, consider that one shared idea, that one generous act that can alter someone's path in life. Share good and valuable things like kindness and altruism, and know that you will not always be able to solve all the world's problems. But just imagine all the wonderful kind of change that you can create after ISF. Imagine how you can inspire those around you to reach higher, to complete their own goals. If you do this with the same love that you have for those here with you today, then you will create that positive change in the world. You don't know where life is going to take you. So, be open to its possibilities while being kind and positive to all the people you encounter along the way. Lift them up, and they will lift you up. And don't forget to spend time nursing and sustaining your communities. You cannot change the world by yourself. You will need family, friends, colleagues, and the generosity of strangers to help you along. Remember that each step you take is a step in a direction, and mistakes are simply opportunities to build knowledge and experience. There's no straight path, but while you're on that journey, make space for us and we, rather than simply I and me. So, since happiness is contagious, I will do my best to hide my tears. Let you know. And I will leave you with a smile. Congratulations, class of 2017.